really was a historic blizzard in the Northeast. 1 to 3 feet of snow fell, and while the folks up there were digging themselves out, we were enjoying a quiet first half of the weekend. Lots of sunshine out there, temperatures in the 40s, even some low 50s. MaxTrack Live Doppler is completely dry. Latest satellite and radar image shows that blizzard exiting eastern portions of New England and moving out into the North Atlantic. So the dig out begins out there. This was sent in to me from my mother, actually, my parents' house in Westport, Massachusetts. They picked up 2 feet of snowfall, and they haven't had power since yesterday, so they have shoveled and plowed. The rest of the weekend features hanging out by the wood stove and enjoying some chili until they can get their power restored. This photo was sent in to me from a friend of mine that lives in Boston, Mass. That white boulder right there is actually his car. My friend Matthew Goldstein, he did say the one good thing, he did remember to put his windshield wipers up. So staying positive out there. Did say it took him less than an hour to dig his car out. We were enjoying a beautiful Saturday. Temperatures in the low to mid 40s across the Bluegrass, 43 here in Lexington, Frankfort as well, 45 degrees at Danville, made it into the low 50s in our southern sections, 52 degrees in Somerset and 53 down in Monticello. Another storm system approaching back to our west. We'll see increasing clouds overnight tonight, eventually some rain arriving late in the day tomorrow. Looks like the bulk of it will hold off until the evening hours. So overnight tonight, increasing clouds, low temperatures only drop into the low to mid 30s. We'll see the rain developing late in the day tomorrow. So soggy second part of the Sunday. We do have quite a big cool down coming down for the second half of next week. Also some snow chances of our own by week's end. We'll get to details on that in a couple minutes.
Could be worse. At least we're not in Massachusetts with your family.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we don't have 4 feet of snow heading
Absolutely.
this way.
Thank you, Ian. For more updates about the track of the storm, where it's headed, and the damage it's leaving behind, head over to our website, lex18.com, and you can stay ahead of the weather here in the Bluegrass. You can download the Storm Tracker weather app for your smartphone. A Louisville woman was shot to death outside her home while her daughter was inside. Dominique Carter Bryant died from multiple gunshot wounds early this morning. Police say she was outside her apartment when the shooting happened around 6 o'clock. So far, no names of possible suspects have been released. A man sits in jail this weekend after he says he was paid $1,500 to kill someone. Timothy Prater was arrested in McCreary County yesterday afternoon, accused of assaulting a woman. Police believe there are 2 other unidentified attackers who were with Prater and say during his interview, Prater told them that he was an FBI agent and was paid to kill the woman he's accused of attacking. Prater is charged with impersonating an officer and conspiracy to commit murder. The family of a Lexington slain police officer is demanding a change to Kentucky law. Adam Weiner joins us in studio for more on this developing story.
Well, the man convicted of intentionally killing Lexington officer Brian Derman will face parole soon. Today, Derman's family announced they don't believe that's fair and they're seeking reforms. Officer Derman was 27 years old when he was hit and killed by a driver in April of 2010. That driver, Glenn Donahue, was found guilty of second-degree manslaughter and sentenced to 20 years in prison. But because second-degree manslaughter is considered a non-violent offense in Kentucky, Donahue will be eligible for parole just 4 years into his sentence. The Derman family wants to see reckless homicide by vehicle made into a violent offense, which would delay parole eligibility for offenders like Donahue.
It's very disturbing that manslaughter in the second degree and reckless homicide are considered nonviolent, because in order to be convicted of both crimes, someone's life has to be lost.
If passed, the bill, nicknamed the Brian Derman Act, would force offenders like Donahue to serve 85% of their sentence before becoming parole eligible. Nikki, back to you.
Thank you, Adam. In addition to being a Lexington police officer, Derman was an Air Force veteran, a husband, and a father. A Kentucky man